try another one. Anyone seen this symbol before? I'm sure you may have seen it. Maybe you don't know what it is, but I'm sure you've seen it somewhere.
I think I saw something like that in the airport.
In an airport? Maybe. You know what it is?
Isn't that Chrysler's?
Yeah, Chrysler. I bet you didn't even know you knew the symbols for cars, did you? They get you, and it's subliminally. You should all know this one. Yes.
Kellogg's.
What is it?
Kellogg's.
Yeah, Kellogg's what?
Cereal.
What kind?
Frosted Flakes. Yeah.
What is it?
Frosted Flakes.
Not Frosted Flakes.
Or
They use this also for a type of cereal. Yes.
cornflakes.
No. Well,
It's not a kid's cereal.
It's a type of cereal. Yes.
Special K.
Special K. Okay. Now, most of you have all seen probably thousands of these logos. Thousands. I bet you if I had a long list, a big poster of 1,000 logos, I bet you guys could probably get it 70-80% of them right. I'll show them to you. They're in ads, they're in television, they're in billboards, newspapers, magazines, everywhere. Now, unlike your great-great-grandparents, which were outdoors all the time, here is probably the most common plant in Ottawa this time of year. Extremely common. Everybody's heard the name of it, but do you know what it looks like? Put your hand up if you know what it is. Want to try that one?
Isn't that ragweed or?
Yeah, it's ragweed. This is what makes you sneeze. Ragweed. I think it is a shame that the most common plant in Ottawa, we don't even know its name like that. Yet, we can identify the plant number. It shows us how much our society has shifted away from the natural world. That's why we need you guys. We need you guys to be mentors. Biodiversity Matters is run by volunteers. And we're all volunteers in this, although a lot of us are teachers that are running it. Myself, I used to work for the Canadian Museum of Nature for many years. I was an educator there for almost 10 years before I became a private school teacher. In a few minutes, you're going to be going upstairs to see our paleontology and geology exhibit. We have a large exhibit upstairs, and then you're going to be walking over to our Macoun Marsh study area, which some of you will be giving tours of as well. Yes?
Will I take them up there?
You can help with that. Here's another one that's extremely common, especially in June. You should all be able to recognize it. Just walk around with it for a second before I let anyone know the answer. Plant you've all heard of before. It has two names. Pretty rare this time of year, though. You don't usually see them this time of year. I'll let you try. Yes?
Greenhouse lace.
Greenhouse lace. What's the more common name for it? Yeah?
Carrot.
Yeah, it's carrot. This is the carrot plant that you eat. Except this is the carrot before it was changed by many generations of farmers. But this is what the first farmers in Canada brought over from Europe. And it takes 2 years for this plant to make a flower. First year, it makes a taproot that you can eat. Second year, it produces the flower. We call it Queen Anne's lace. So there we are. Another very common plant. People call them weeds. 99% of all the weeds that are out there were brought here by your ancestors when they came to Canada because they were good for food, medicine, or some other valuable item. Then it became wild. Then the companies tried to brainwash everybody in calling them weeds and to sell all kinds of chemicals to destroy them. And unfortunately, some of them became invasive and started to take over and pushed out the good stuff that was supposed to be good. And that's a whole other story. Do you want to show yours? You pulled one out this morning?
Oh, sure.
I can hold that for you.
I don't want to insult your intelligences. I'm sure you know what this is.
This is Clint Monahan, by the way. He's with